Stars, we are coming up on the 1-year anniversary of whatever happened to Kate Middleton on December 28th, 2023. Now, we know Kate Middleton just had her big Christmas Carol service. But according to People magazine, why didn't King Charles and Queen Consort Camilla go to Kate Middleton's Christmas Carol service? During the Princess Wales's 4th annual Carol service, a production of which she is the star. No Hollywood casting, no agent. No. They snap their fingers, bam, and make it so. She's the star. Playing at the piano? That's different than playing the piano. Walking around in outfits? Hairdo? The star. The headliner. The principal. Right? Without any kind of process, just because of her position. But during the Princess of Wales' 4th annual concert service production and show, like Mickey Rooney, let's put on a show, her in-laws were noticeably absent. Why? Kate Middleton was joined by most of her family at her 4th annual Christmas Carol service, but 2 people were noticeably absent. King Charles did not attend his daughter-in-law's holiday event on Friday, December 6th. While no official statement was given regarding his absence, it is thought that his decision to not attend was intentional. Allowing the focus to remain on the Princess of Wales, 42, who was hosting the event. When both Charles or Camilla are present, the order of royal hierarchy typically takes precedence. However, given that the event is Kate's passion project and she's the star of the show, and she was the host, it would make sense that she and Prince William would be the senior-most royals in attendance. Now, is there actually hosting, dialogue? Because all I've seen is some behind the scenes of Kate Middleton talking to some randoms. Is there actually, hi everybody, welcome, blah, blah, blah? Is there that? Or has it not aired yet? I'm not sure. She looked great, but Charles and Camilla also didn't attend last year's service, right? Last year's service, that's a year or more into the move to that tiny little Adelaide cottage on the Windsor property. While some people say Prince William's been living it up at Kensington apartment number 1 in the city of London. Kids over here with wife, maybe with nanny. William over there with that beard that was a surprise to Princess Charlotte, with that tan that keeps coming back again and again, and both of them leaving their patronages to figure it out on their own. Wow, that's the spirit of Christmas. Last year, the king was carrying out an outing at his Highgrove estate in Gloucestershire. Is that pronounced Gloucester? I don't know. Which is over 100 miles away from Westminster Abbey in London, where the carol service was taking place. Couldn't use those royal helicopters for King Charles? No! That's Prince William's personal taxi for when he has special visits to make here, there, and everywhere, except Adelaide Cottage. Additionally, Queen Camilla, 77, is still recovering from a recent bout of pneumonia and has been scaling back her public appearances as she continues to recover. Always some health tale to cover their tracks, right? Are you recovered or not? How could you pop out for the people from Qatar if you were sick? Why would you? If you need to recover. Oh, picking and choosing. I sense, can you smell that? I smell a pattern here. He has always had a very good bond with her. Both Kate and Charles have had a difficult year in the wake of their undisclosed forms of cancer diagnoses. Their bond might grow stronger as they both navigate cancer, in quotation marks, during the first time in the monarchy's history that 2 senior royals are facing the diagnosis simultaneously. Let's back up. What about Queen Elizabeth and Fergie? Fergie's had cancer, 3 or 4 times? Prince Philip maybe had cancer? Am I right? Am I wrong? But oh no, now is the first time? I don't know about that, but please weigh in if you have a clearer sense of who had cancer and when, and whether 2 royals have had cancer at the same time. I would guess that answer would be yes. But, the PR spin is the PR spin, and you can't count on those interns or those hired, quote, professionals at Kensington Palace to get any of the facts right. Why would they bother? They got to go out to the pub. He has always had a very good bond with her. I don't think it is presumptuous to say that she is like the daughter he never had, royal biographer Sarah Bedell Smith previously told People. He shares with William an impulse to protect her. They are in this together. Kate and the king! Oh, really? Apart from being king and future queen, no? King and future queen consort. Camilla is queen consort. Kate will be queen consort. Let's not get confused. You are the consort to the king. You're not the queen. There are also 2 patients going through a common health experience, says a royal source without a name, noting they are bound to have a close connection. I imagine there was some comfort for Kate in seeing that it was possible to balance some private information without there being an imperative to share all. As if they've ever shared all with the public. Not the vacation schedule, not the state of the marriage. So many facts, so many cover stories that we've been fed that left the actual truth out in the rain, shivering like a spare. On November 5th, Buckingham Palace released a statement saying that Her Majesty the Queen is currently unwell with a chest infection, for which her doctors have advised a short period of rest. With great regret, Her Majesty has therefore had to withdraw from her engagements for this week, but she very much hopes to be recovered in time to attend this weekend's remembrance events as normal. The statement continued. She apologizes to all those who may be inconvenienced or disappointed as a result. She continued to cancel appearances into the next month, with the palace announcing on December 2nd that, following her doctor's recommendation, the Queen Consort would no longer attend the official kickoff of December 3rd's Qatar state visit to the UK. At a palace event later that evening, she told guests that she was suffering from a type of pneumonia. Though the king and the Queen Consort didn't attend the annual holiday tradition, Princess Kate was joined by her husband, Prince William, and her 3 children, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis. It's interesting what the old Prince Louis was all about. That'll be a separate post. The outing marks the first time the 3 siblings have made a joint public appearance since Trooping the Color in June. Several of her closest family members were also in attendance, including her mother and father, Carol and Michael Middleton, rumored to be long separated. And old boy is with some other chick. But they keep the ruse going in public, don't they? Allegedly. And siblings Pippa, without a wedding ring, and James Middleton with his wallet on his arm and 2 legs. Continuing tradition, Princess Kate arrived at Westminster Abbey alone, first to greet volunteers and guests, while her family joined her just before the service started. Got to cut down on the interaction, especially on camera, right? Jerry commented, "And he's the king. Perfectly understandable that the king did not want to intrude on her project." Carrie says, "Show respect! It's Catherine, the Princess of Wales!" Look, if their press team and People magazine say Kate Middleton, then guess what? We all gonna say Kate Middleton. Get over it. Find a new cross to bear. This one isn't going anywhere. She can't be Catherine because there's Charles and Camilla already. It needs a different letter. It's been asked of her not to go by C as in Catherine because of that. Signing documents or letters or not signing, as on Remembrance Day, with C is very confusing because of who the reigning monarch is and his wife, the queen consort. You can't have 3 C's. It's too messy, too confusing. Never mind the SEO about Kate Middleton. That's 14 years invested in hyping this chick up. And believe me, they want all the clicks and views they can get because it's not like the hordes turned out for that concert. And it's not like there's been anything in the press and social media except that clip of Kate with subtitles mumbling something behind the scenes. If it hasn't broadcast yet, please let me know. But I'm assuming that. I want to see. I want to see the hosting duties. I want to be impressed. More to the point. But let me know what you think, stars.